Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to our part 2 of our Antigua and Barbuda 2010 FIFA World Cup qualifying run. And we are in the final part of qualification in CONCACAF. Somehow we made it here and we are in the big group with a lot of big teams. It's going to be tough. Antigua have been a bit shaky. And before we start our match against Jamaica, it's still on Legendary. It always is on 2010 because it is the best and most fun way to play the game. So here we go then, away from home against Jamaica, our first match of this qualifying round. Can Antigua pull off a few shocks? Even if we don't qualify, which I'm highly expecting will probably happen, at least try and shake up the group a little bit. There's a through ball and Goodison's got it. And the goalkeeper took an extra touch, but managed to get it away before we can steal it. It feels like Antigua are just really off the pace. Even though we did okay in the last round, they just still feel off the pace. Jamaica are a very good team on this game. I've used them before. And to be fair, I'm tempted to use them again one day in the future. I kind of want to try and win the World Cup with Jamaica. But, oh, that's a mistake. And... oh, what a tackle. I thought I got the shot off, but no. And here comes Fuller. Can we get it? Oh, it's gone in. It's gone in for 1-0. And Ricardo Fuller has made it 1-0 to Jamaica. Well, it's just we couldn't get that defender across in time. And it was a nice strike. Top of the net. And that is 1-0 to Jamaica. Comes Fuller on the ball for Jamaica, and he just turned me there. So simple, and it's in. I thought I was able to tackle him, but no, and Fuller has made it 2 to Jamaica. This is going to be a long video if it keeps going on like this. And here comes Jamaica. Fuller on the ball. Is this one step too far for Antigua? It does seem like it. And we've got so many more matches to play against these bigger teams. It might be a case of just trying to get into the playoffs or something. Here comes Gardner into the box here, and it's saved. Another shot by Jamaica, that time saved, and we are just getting absolutely peppered. Oh my goodness, where's the defense? Where are they? Ricardo Fuller again. I think that's a hat-trick, and that's 3-0 before half-time. Headed and in acres of space, and volleys it, hits the post, and it goes in off the post. Unbelievable start for Jamaica. Antigua, I mean, yes, in real life they would probably lose like this, quite heavily. Good ball movement. Antigua, and they scored just before half time. Is the comeback on? Simon with the goal, and that's 3-1. I didn't expect to score that because I was going away from the net on that run, but he just snuck it in there. 3-1. Good passing play by Antigua. And it just goes wide on that one. They are trying to press, but at half-time we're 3-1 down. And Jamaica look like they can get more. So through ball, and here comes Shelton. Too quick. Far too quick. And that is in for 4-1. We're getting blown away by Jamaica. Shelton scores 4-1. I mean, once he started going through, I was like, yeah, we're absolutely cooked on this one. That's a good passing play, and that is 5-1. Unbelievable from Jamaica. They are just dominating me. They're absolutely dominating me. They're doing what I do to the computer, like, most of the time. Into the box. Oh, saved. Unbelievable. Antigua just can't finish their chances. It would have been like 5-3 or something if we'd scored some of these chances. Look at this. Fuller, it's through. And he might get the 6th for Jamaica. Oh, he almost did. Good ball. And it's saved. But, oh, really? You couldn't give me that? And I accidentally fouled someone inside the net. It's just been that kind of story. And that is going to be it. 5-1. We have been humbled. Really humble. I mean, I don't know why you would want to humble Antigua anyway. They don't need humbling. All the times that I've beaten these kind of sides, you know, in these CONCACAF qualifying runs, and Jamaica come along and went, no, you're not going anywhere. Here we go then, second match, and it doesn't get any better. It's against Mexico. We are at home, so that is a small advantage, but a very, very tiny advantage. So come on, Antigua, you need to pick yourself up against that loss against Jamaica and beat Mexico here somehow. We did have a few shots the last game, but we only scored 1 goal. So our output isn't amazing still. Go on, through ball. Julian. Oh, how unlucky is that? Like, it went right through Ochoa, and that's just so BS. Just feels like Antigua just can't get anywhere near any of these players, and rightfully so. The golfing class is just insane. The whole group, there's just no other minnows to help us out at all. Mexico. Blanco on the ball. Just can't tackle him. He's charging on through, and he almost scored from that position. It's going to be a corner to Mexico. About 35 minutes played and still no goal for them. Antigua just feels slow and sluggish and, you know, not really the one-star or half-star team I really was expecting. I was expecting another nice run, you know, a remarkable run, as I like to call them. But no, there's nothing remarkable about this so far. Mexico with Salcido, Torrado, Jorado, Castro. They're looking for it. They're really passing the ball around so nicely, not letting us have anything, and yet still they are locked here at 0-0. They're making it drastically boring. It's a through ball, and here comes Skeppel for Antigua. He rolls it in for 1-0. He's done it. A random through ball, and Antigua have taken the lead in the 49th minute. That will anger Mexico, who have meticulously tried to pass it around and get in the box. Well, my box, of course, and they didn't do anything. And then suddenly, one through ball, and Antigua have taken the lead. So the hour mark, and Mexico still haven't done an awful lot. Castro, though, is running through. Blanco, good ball. Is there a chance for Mexico? They try and sweat it, and we just get rid of it. The minutes tick down. There's 1 minute of added. Just give away a foul or something. Just waste time. Keep it away from our net. It's going to be a yellow, but I don't care. We're going to get a really good bounce back win here against Mexico after getting blown away 5-1 by Jamaica. Go on. Boot it away. But the referee blows the whistle as it's going towards net, and Mexico have been defeated 1-0 by Antigua and Barbuda. What a match! We've somehow beaten Mexico after being awful in the first match. Could this be the win that we need to kickstart our campaign properly? Antigua's next match is away from home against Costa Rica. Can we keep the momentum going after that brilliant 1-0 win over Mexico? Skeppel on the ball here for Antigua, and the long ball does not get met by anybody. Good passing play by Antigua. Is there a chance? Oh, we almost knocked that in, and it's going to be a corner to Antigua. The player's better. The player's much better. I don't know how I dribbled past these two players there and almost put it underneath Navas. And Dublin. Saved there. And just wide Antigua. Go on. Byers. Saved and kicked away by Costa Rica. Man, we've had so many chances in these first 25 minutes. Thought that Costa Rica would be better in this game, but they haven't. They really haven't. We've actually shut them down in the first 30 minutes, which is brilliant. It's the kind of Antigua I wanted in this run, but we haven't got it till very late. It's been a very, very entertaining half from Antigua's point of view, but they just haven't got that goal. They've been playing very well. Costa Rica have been creeping into the game, but I think the second half is where they're going to come out a bit more because our stamina will deplete, allowing more chances to attack. Well, Antigua have done well. 70 minutes without conceding a goal to Costa Rica. We're kind of following on from the Mexico game. It's just a shame we haven't been able to put our chances away. Costa Rica have been decent defensively as well, but then you would expect that against a team like Antigua. Idiot. Saborio. Oh, what a save! I think there was Ruiz that had the header. Defender was there, but he didn't really care. And oh, what a save by the keeper. Costa Rica seriously pushing for this winner, and they might find it here. It's rolled wide. Unbelievable. They could have stolen it at the end. I was there for the taking, and they roll it wide. Well, I'll take that result, a 0-0. I mean, Antigua should have finished off their chances, and Costa Rica definitely should have finished off theirs. Could have gone either way, but I'll take the 0-0 because that's a point. That leaves us with 4 points after 3 games. That's more than I expected. Our next match is away from home against the United States. I doubt we'll be picking up points here, but if we do, that'll be amazing, because they are pretty much one of the best teams in the group next to Mexico. I'm still stunned how we beat Mexico and then drew against Costa Rica. Can we keep the decent form rolling? Crossed in by the United States, and that's their first chance. Not a good one, but I'm sure plenty more will be coming in this match. We're going to be under so much pressure. Over the top here, and Antigua still have it. Saved by Howard. The angle wasn't really for us, and it's a corner to Antigua. Through ball. Skeppel. And, okay, well, we're still going to have it back. And it's going to go out for throw-in. Bit of a weird situation there. Feels like none of us can control the ball at the moment. Cochran. Oh, what a save. Thought that might have, like, looped over Howard and gone in, but no. Very, very decent attempt. It was just going towards that back left corner. Oh, United States there, coming very close with a long shot. Johnson on the ball for the United States. It's crossed in and thankfully caught. We've made it pretty much to half time without conceding against the United States. And to be honest, we could have had a few of our own as well if Tim Howard wasn't very good. So, yeah, it could have gone either way again. Go on. It's Skeppel. Yes! He scores! It floats over Howard, and that's 1-0 to Antigua. Just like in the Mexico game, one through ball. And, well, yeah, okay, cool. Brilliant goal. Floats over Howard, and it's 1-0 to Antigua. That's a hell of a ball by the States, and we come away with it. Brilliant defending to stop that attack. Booted upfield, and there's a hell of a ball, and we still got it. We retrieved it from the tackle. It's crossed in. No, not quite. Headed back in there, and somehow, oh, the United States are just getting pressured here, and there's still 8 minutes to play. 87th minute. United States looking for an equaliser. We need to stop them. Clark crosses that in. It's looped into the box, and it's just headed away. Fantastic defending from Antigua here. And is that offside? I hope not. Yeah, it's offside. It's okay though. We might have done enough. We might have done enough against the giant that is the United States. We are really giant killers in this run. You know, we held Costa Rica, beat Mexico, beat the United States, lost heavily against Jamaica. But like I said, that was the result that kind of inspired us to keep going. And I can't believe that guy went all the way through. It's offside, but it doesn't matter as the United States have been beaten as well by Antigua. Antigua are the giant killers of the Caribbean. They're a tiny island, but with huge ambitions to go to the World Cup. And beating the United States and Mexico and drawing against Costa Rica will definitely boost those chances. So here we go then. We're at home on a very, very nice evening against Honduras. Can Antigua get another win in this campaign? Another unlikely win. De Leon crosses that in and tipped away from the keeper. Very good that he did, because there was someone waiting at the back post. Go on. Here comes Skeppel. He's through. No, he puts it wide though. That's 2 chances he's had against Honduras. At least, you know, they're decent chances, and I know I could potentially score as long as someone can actually get it on target. Feels like Antigua's defence as well is a bit more solid. Only a bit. So at half time it's been a very even game, and Antigua and Honduras are drawing 0-0. Can anyone find a goal in the second half? It's going to be a free kick to Honduras just outside the box. Can they do anything here? Oh, that almost dipped in. And both sides have had good chances, but still 0-0. I mean, a draw will be good for Antigua. Keeps the momentum going. We haven't lost since the Jamaica game, so that would be nice. Good passing play from Antigua. They roll it in. It's 1-0. Near post as well, and I think that's Skeppel. It is. In the 78th minute, the passing was amazing, and we could be on to another amazing win. I don't even care if it's just 1 goal a game. At least it's like, you know, shock results. We're pulling it out of the bag here every single time. Every result feels like I've had to grind for it. You know, every goal feels like it's been worked for properly. It's a through ball, and here comes Honduras. Oh my goodness, that defender put in a leg, and it almost looped in. Crossed in. Headed out, but Honduras will retrieve. And they are just piling on the pressure. Crossed in. Oh my goodness. They got it. They got the equaliser, and it's costly. And you know what I'm going to say? A costly equaliser for Antigua. He looked like, I suppose, he looked offside on the play, but he wasn't because he just stayed onside. That's heartbreak for Antigua. Costa Rica and USA are having a hell of a game in their match, but we could have had an amazing result here against Honduras. But the draw is still amazing, don't get me wrong. You know, that's still a fantastic result. It's just, yeah, it's just annoying that we couldn't hold on. So it's full time with the score at 1-1. Antigua didn't lose, but they'll be disappointing not to get the win. 90th minute, man. That's heartbreaking, but you could tell Honduras were up to something. So this is how your table looks like at the halfway point. Antigua and Barbuda are sat in the 3rd automatic spot. 2 points behind Jamaica and 1 point behind Mexico. United States are 1 point behind us, sat in the playoffs. Costa Rica about 3 points behind us. Honduras propping up the table with 0 wins. So if we can keep going the way we've been going, maybe there's a chance we could automatically qualify, and that would be absolutely incredible. So we are past the halfway point and we're here again against Jamaica. This time it's at home. Can Antigua actually not lose 5-1 this time? The only team that has actually successfully beaten us very heavily is Jamaica. The rest of them have failed to do it, but Jamaica have been so good in this campaign so far, so we'll see. Antigua should be stronger in this game now. They've got a few good wins recently and a couple of good draws, so they should be a lot stronger than they were in the first match. So I don't know if we'll be conceding 5 goals again. I hope not. Over the top, and somehow we've gone on through and we couldn't finish off the chance. Left it a bit too late there. Over the top here. Good chest down. The volley. Oh, it's gone in. It's gone in. Near post. And before half-time, Skeppel has scored. It's 1-0 to Antigua. And, well, we kind of deserve it, to be fair. We've been having a lot of shots against Jamaica. And how did that go in? Goalkeeper's near post. Just snuck its way in for 1-0. Antigua could be on again for another big win. So it's half time and it is 1-0 to Antigua. Looking good so far. We just need to pick up more points in the next few games in order to seal those automatic qualification spots. I don't really want to drop down into the playoffs because that's extra games, and of course the opposition might be harder. Here comes Shelton. He's just so quick and he gets shut down. Great defending by Antigua in this game. Just miles better than what we had in the first match against Jamaica. Jamaica crossed it in. Headed away. Not quite though. And we battle it away from Jamaica. Only 14 minutes to play. And we'll have this in the bag if we keep defending like this. Lay it off. Antigua off the bar. How unlucky. Simon just got wiped out there, and that is going to be another free kick. We're wasting a lot of time. just grinding out these wins. That's all we need to do. Just grind them out. There's only about 9 seconds left of normal time. Once this one is booted away, it should be game over, right? I hope so. Yeah, there we go. 1-0 to Antigua and Barbuda. The run continues. It keeps going. This unbeaten run. Ever since the 5-1, we have been unbeaten. And that's what I love. Bouncing back from an absolute disaster class and still able to be in those automatic spots. It's great. All we have to do now is win like 2 or 3 more games and then we should have done it. Our next match is away from home against Mexico, a very tough fixture, but can we beat them again just like we did when we played them at home? Come on Antigua, let's extend this unbeaten run at the moment and get a valuable 3 points against Mexico. He crosses it in and it's just blocked before it was shot properly. Thank goodness for that. That's poor defending. Skeppel, and it's saved by Ochoa. Here come Mexico. Blanco, it's gone in. It's off the post and in, and Blanco has scored for Mexico in the 22nd minute to make it 1-0. Okay, can we bounce back from this? It was a very good shot. And, well, Mexico taking the lead. As expected, to be fair. It was never going to be easy the second time round. And that's a great ball. My defence is a little bit behind on this play. It's saved, though, thankfully. Challenger gets tackled. And unfortunately, because he's a substitute striker, he's got no form behind him. So every time a player goes near him, he loses the ball. Blanco. And it's saved that time. It's crossed in, headed away. Mexico have still got it. Deflection. And we're going to go into half time with the score of 1-0 to Mexico. Is there any chance we can pull this back? It's going to be through ball to Challenger. The substitute striker is saved. Man, I just keep waiting too long on those plays. Been pretty much impossible to break Mexico down ever since the second half. Unfortunately, it's just been too hard and we just can't really get a grip on the game. We are away from home. We have tried our best, but unfortunately we will have to take the loss here, and our current unbeaten run will come to an end, which does suck, but unfortunately that's just the way it is. Over the bar there by Mexico. Once this one is played away from net, it will be game over. There might be half a chance here. Challenger. It's just blocked and I couldn't get the shot off, and well, I mean, okay, we'll have to accept it is a 1-0 loss. We beat Mexico last time 1-0 and they got revenge at their own ground by beating us 1-0. So, okay, cool. Just 3 more games to play. Can we get a couple of wins in those games to ensure that we qualify? Our next match is against Costa Rica. We are back at home for this one, looking to get a win after losing against Mexico. Can we do it here? Hopefully we can. Costa Rica are still behind us in the table, but they're only 2 points behind us. If they win, then we will drop out of the automatic places. Ruiz out on the wing. Crosses that in. Headed down, but it's just too weak to get past the goalkeeper. Being a bit of a midfield battle, this one. Antigua really need to win to just get some cushion on the other teams behind us. It's really difficult for them because we've only been winning games by like 1-0, and it just doesn't feel like we're going to score any more at the moment, because these teams are really starting to be very hard to play against now. And Saborio back into the middle, saved, and oh my goodness, that could have been a goal, but the post denies Costa Rica. Sirias to Ruiz, crossed in, headed out, and it's going to be half time. The game has been very cagey. Costa Rica had a chance to go ahead, they hit the post. And also Antigua have had like 1 or 2 shots, but still 0-0. I hate the fact that we just can't tackle these players. And, oh, that was a good save. They've just... Every single team we played against today on this video has moved the ball around so nicely. We've just been defending. And that's fine, but it's just... No! Oh, thank goodness for that. It got on the foot, and that's a corner to Costa Rica. But yeah, it's just like we've had really no chances to score, which sucks. But I hope we're not falling off a little bit now that we're getting into the latter stages of qualifying. Saborio. He crosses that in. And what the hell? No! Joseph own goal. He miscontrolled it. And, oh my god, that is the most undeserved thing I've ever seen. Look at that. That is absolute BS. He just, that is horrible way to concede against Costa Rica. Bolaños. Herrera. Costa Rica. Pushing. They're not letting me have the ball back. And rightfully so, as they shoot and score to make it 2-0. That's the dagger. Saborio in this game scored the winning goal pretty much. I mean, we were 1-0 down already, but to go 2-0 down against Costa Rica, that's kind of sad. And, well, that does suck. That really does suck. Because Antigua have been awful in this match. Like, they've been good in the other matches, but this match they've been horrible. Costa Rica shut us down, and that is a really bad loss to have towards the end of the campaign. So if you look at the table, going into the final two matches, we have United States and Honduras for our final matches. We are sat in the 4th place position, which is the playoffs, obviously. I'd like to nick that 3rd place position, if possible, away from Costa Rica, but we're going to have to put in a big performance either against the USA or Honduras. We are back at home for our big match against the United States. We lose here, we lose a bit more ground, but it's not completely over. I expect the United States to beat me, but if we can beat them like we did last time, just a scrappy 1-0, I would be over the moon. I would literally be over the moon. Great passing play by Antigua. And the finesse shot is saved by Tim Howard in net. Booted over the top. Altidore. Off the post and out. A warning shot for the United States that they are coming to end our campaign. Go on. Gregory. He's saved. Unfortunately, Gregory couldn't put away the shot. Here come the United States. They cross that in, and they still have it. The pressure is sometimes a little bit too much as it's saved. Get it! Oh, no! Oh, the United States has scored. It's Landon Donovan. And the guy right next to the ball after it's saved did not want to get it. He didn't even move. Oh, that is so frustrating. You know, when you're up against it, fine, you know, no problem at all. The challenge is cool. But when your players don't respond to it, it's like, okay, now you've got a problem. Great ball movement by Antigua. Yes, it's the equaliser. And it's Simon. Simon has scored. It's 1-1. And we are back in it after that free kick routine. Antigua moving the ball around. Is there a chance? It's saved by Howard again. The rebound comes back out and it's not headed, unfortunately. Antigua have had some decent attempts in this first half and we've equalised, which is good. We're hanging on in there by, it feels like a thread, because the United States have had some really good chances as well. So, yeah, 4 shots each. It's been quite even. Go on, there's an open gap. Here comes Skeppel. He could do it for Antigua. Oh, really? Here comes the United States. 62 minutes played. And still 1-1 on the score sheet. And Antigua are defending for their lives. Crossed in. Header! No! No! United States have scored and it's Altidore in the 71st minute from a very early cross into the box. It was extremely early and what a ball, man. What a ball by the States. Really? Like, I didn't realise the United States had that in their locker. Here comes Antigua, and it's saved again by Tim Howard. Costa Rica are now leading it against Jamaica. And it's going to come down to the final day, isn't it? It has to, surely. Because everything we do here is just terrible. The headering is not being great from Antigua. They've tried, don't get me wrong. They've really tried. But they're falling away at the worst time. And that's going to be it. The United States have won 2-1 over Antigua and Barbuda. We are falling off massively. We might even not qualify for the playoffs at this rate. The United States have qualified, as you can see from the celebrations, which is cool for them. But Costa Rica were held by Jamaica, which is good. They don't overtake us. I think they just are level with us or something like that. We'll check it. So it all comes down to the final game against Honduras. If we do not beat them, and we got to hope as well that Costa Rica or Jamaica lose their last matches, then we are out. We are out. Despite our efforts, we will go out, which is a shame, really. So Jamaica have Mexico and Costa Rica have the United States. So that is promising, but I bet you the game will be like Costa Rica will beat the United States and Jamaica will beat Mexico, and it will just screw me over, no matter what happens against Honduras. So our final match, the last chance saloon for Antigua, is against Honduras. Can they do it? But it relies on the other results elsewhere. I have a feeling that United States and Mexico won't turn up and they'll just lose, and then that'll be it. Game over. Good ball. And here comes Skeppel off the post. How unkind is that? That's a header. And why are you tipping that over the bar when it wasn't even going in the back of the net? It was like going wide. And it's given Honduras a free corner. Skeppel crosses it in. Header. Yes! Yes! We scored against Honduras. That's 1-0 and it's Baez. The header has gone in the 26th minute and Antigua deserved their lead. Final day and there's still no score updates from the other teams. Not yet anyway. Do you want to tackle them? Oh my goodness! They've just instantly equalised and Suazo is the man who scores. He just basically walked on through. It was like a little jog and it just goes through my keeper's hands and goes straight in. That is a disaster for Antigua. Mexico are beating Jamaica. It's 2-1 at the moment. So they're doing us a solid. But we're not the ones who are doing anything at the moment. It's still a draw, which is okay, but yeah. Still no update from the Costa Rica match either. The United States have taken the lead against Costa Rica as well. It's like the game's teasing me. It's like, come on, score. It's half time and Honduras are still holding us. We conceded a really, really bad goal. I'm so disappointed that we conceded like that. You know, he just ran on through and tapped it in. Well, not tapped it, he smashed it, but after scoring an amazing header, you'd think that you could just lock the game down, but no. The United States have doubled their lead over Costa Rica. It's 2-1 now, but we are still drawing here against Honduras, which is not the result we want. We just can't seem to do anything sort of worthwhile against Honduras now. We've got the goal and it just feels like Antigua are incapable of scoring 2 goals every game. It just feels like it. They're really incapable of scoring more than 1 goal. I don't know, guys. 10 minutes to play and it's looking like it's over. With each passing minute, it just feels like Honduras have wasted our time. And here comes Antigua. Is there a chance? Yes, there is! We've got the goal! And in the 85th minute, Baez has scored to make it 2-1. And he just basically phased through everyone and smashes it in. And with the results going our way in the other games, Antigua might do it. Just don't bottle it, please. Antigua are literally 3 minutes away from qualifying. Just boot it outfield, waste time, do whatever you need to do. Well, I hope qualifying anyway. I'm not quite sure yet. I haven't really done the math properly. But Honduras here have got the ball and they're looking for way through, but they don't get it. And Antigua have won against Honduras, but does that mean we go through automatically? It would be insane if we did. Yeah, Costa Rica lost and Jamaica lost, so I'm fairly sure we have stolen that third place, that automatic spot away from the other teams. That is absolutely insane. We have done it. We have done it. Look at it. Look at that. 14 points. We clutched up in the end, and Costa Rica go to the playoffs instead of us. But we were fifth. We were fifth, facing elimination from the whole process, and we went through automatically with Mexico and the United States. How about that? That is incredible. Now we get to see the draw, which is just, well, I didn't expect it at all. After dropping so many games towards the end, we are here at the draw for the World Cup. So let's put all the big teams in there. There you go. Alright, pot 2 now. So in Group A, it's going to be Turkey alongside South Africa. In Group B, it's Northern Ireland. In Group C, it's Czech Republic. In Group D, Russia. In Group E, it's going to be England. So we want to avoid Group E at the moment. Group F will have Greece in there. Group G, Scotland in with Germany. And France will have Denmark in their group. Pot 3 will have Australia in Group A. In Group B, we'll have Mali alongside Spain and Northern Ireland. Paraguay going to Group C. In Group D, we'll have USA. In Group E, we'll have Mexico. In Group F, we will have Nigeria, of course, it's the rules. And Ghana in with Germany and Scotland, which will mean Ivory Coast going to Group H. Please give me Group A, please. I really want Group A. Not that it's easy, it's just easier. Oh, Uganda got it. Uganda qualified? What the hell? Okay. The UAE go into Group B. In Group C, we will have Saudi Arabia. In Group D, we'll have Uzbekistan. I know it. I know it. Antigua and Barbuda in Group E. Oh my goodness. That is just outrageous. I knew that would happen. Chile going to Group F. Costa Rica made it through the playoffs to go into Group G. And in Group H, it will be South Korea. I just knew the game would do that to me. So before we wrap this video up, let's just go back through the qualifiers and see how it went down. So in Europe, starting in Europe, we have Portugal going through automatically, with Denmark going through to the playoffs. In Group B, we have Greece going through automatically, with Israel going to the playoffs. Latvia and Switzerland not too far behind them. In Group C, we have Czech Republic and Northern Ireland going to the playoffs. Poland 2 points behind them. Slovakia and Slovenia not too far behind them either. And San Marino getting 7 points isn't that bad either. In Group D, we have Germany and Russia going through there. Germany to automatics and Russia to the playoffs. In Group E, we have Spain going through automatically, with Turkey going to the playoffs. In Group F, England go through automatically, with Belarus somehow going to the playoffs, and Kazakhstan missing out by a single point. You don't usually see Croatia and Ukraine finish below Kazakhstan in that group. That is very odd. In Group G, we have France going through automatically, with Austria going to the playoffs. In Group H, it's Italy going through automatically, with Ireland going to the playoffs. And in Group I, we have a really big surprise, Scotland going through automatically and Norway going to the playoffs, but Holland literally finishing second from last in that group. I know it's only by a few points, but that is very unusual. Holland don't usually finish anywhere other than first or second in that group, but what a surprise. In Africa, we have Ghana going through automatically, Egypt missing out by 3 points. In Group B, we have Nigeria going through automatically, with Senegal missing out by 2 points. In Group C, we have probably a huge surprise, Uganda going through with 13 points, Congo DR missing out by 1 point, and Algeria missing out by 3 points. Zambia didn't even get a single point in that group. Wow, that's quite surprising. In Group D, we have Mali going through automatically, with Benin missing out by 5 points. And the last group is Ivory Coast. It's usually Ivory Coast. In Asia, we have Australia and Saudi Arabia going through in Group A automatically, with Japan going to the playoff. And in Group B, we have the UAE and South Korea automatically qualifying, with Uzbekistan going to the playoffs. Syria and Jordan missed out on those positions by 1 point. In Oceania, it was New Zealand doing quite well in that campaign, 15 points. So yeah, pretty standard in Oceania. In South America, Brazil and Argentina finish on the same amount of points, with Chile and Paraguay going through automatically with them, and Colombia going to the playoffs. And the playoffs, we have Russia beating Republic of Ireland by 6-1, so absolutely stomped them in that playoff series. In Group B, we have Turkey beating Austria by 3-1. Group C, we have Denmark beating Israel by 5-3. What a thrilling playoff series that was between those two. And in Group D, we have a weird situation. It was 1-1 in the playoff between Northern Ireland and Belarus. But Northern Ireland went through because they are at this World Cup. But it doesn't say on penalties or anything like that. So I'm guessing it's just, I don't know. I don't know how that works. That's weird. There's no away goal. So, like, yeah, I don't know. In the Asia playoff, Uzbekistan beat Japan by 3-2. What a result that is for Uzbekistan. In the Asia Oceania playoff, Uzbekistan beat New Zealand by 4-1 to advance to the World Cup. And in the other playoff, South America and CONCACAF, we have an amazing game between Colombia and Costa Rica, and that finished 7-4 on aggregate to Costa Rica. What a match. Well, what a bunch of matches that would have been in real life. Absolutely incredible. And that is going to be it for your part 2 of your Antigua and Barbuda run. Tune in next time. I didn't think I'd be saying this, but tune in next time for part 3, where we absolutely will get destroyed in this group. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and if you did, please give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.